Yeah,
Action.
action, action.
Action.
So this is part two of our code review on the Behance project. We already did the part one. It will be on my channel, and the part two will be going up on this channel, which you are watching right now. And the link to both parts will be in the description. So have a great day. Now show us your code.
Yes,
Show us your code.
sir. There you have it,
Uh,
my beautiful UI.
Beautiful
First,
UI.
yeah,
Yeah.
looks good as
And he
shit.
actually implemented, like, he got the colors and everything to many extent correctly, which
And
is
my
actually very nice.
and my bell,
And
my bell is
oh
has the
yeah, and the
right
dollar
badge.
icon as well. So the person who starts with is the tab view, which is the navigation bar, because I didn't get that part right.
Yep. Okay. So, but before we talk about the tab view, yeah, I want to talk about the
Yeah,
base view. So this is the base view, the content view, right?
yeah,
Inside this base view, let me close this sidebar. Okay, inside this base view, I start with a Z stack, and that's to put the background color, right? Then I put a
yeah.
V stack inside of the Z stack.
Okay.
So the reason I put a V stack is so the V stack wraps the tab view, and
Yeah.
then there's this other V stack inside of the V stack, right? Which is the custom navbar. So, but the reason why this tab view
Okay.
is in a V stack is I want if I don't put it in a V stack, I don't think this thing is going to be under it.
Okay.
It is going
So
to stay in
why
the
is the
middle.
V stack are not H stack?
H stack is going to make it side by side. That's not what you want, right? So if I do H stack, it's going to be very weird. Just look at this. Can you see? And if I remove it
Uh,
entirely, my custom tab bar won't show. So if I remove it entirely, oh, I'm trying to do GCC.
nah, this is, it doesn't work. So annoying.
So now I've removed it entirely. It's still loading.
Yeah.
So now can you see what happened? See where it is in the middle because it's a Z stack, right? So it's going to put this one first, then put this one on top. So this has more Z index than the one behind it. So that's why I
Oh,
put
I
it in
see.
a
I
V
see.
stack. Yeah. So now,
Noted.
yeah. So I'm making sure that the tab view always comes. So and I make sure that the tab view always comes before the custom tab. And I know what I'm saying right now may sound very not may not make any sense. And what I mean by that
It's
is
making sense so far.
okay. So because this tab view, if you, the way you, I like to think about it is it's just a component
Yeah.
that help you does the if check. So right now it's like a case statement that is checking for me. Hey,
Okay.
is the selected tab equals to home? Render only home page. It won't render any of all these things. So I like to think of it as
Mm-hmm.
a component of its own.
Yeah.
So anything inside there, so like this home page now, this is it just here and it stops right here. And this is
Yeah.
my nav bar, the VStack that you're seeing down here. So that's
And
it.
the tag of the tag is home.
Yes. Yes. And that's the default state. That's why when you refresh,
Okay.
it starts with
So
home.
the tag is what is the what it used to know what the default state is, right?
So the tag is what you use to switch. So like what you use to identify each view. So I
Oh,
identified the
I
home
see.
home page view as home. And so
That was why I put tag one zero
yes,
one in mine.
yes. So
Oh, I see. Yeah.
you can use a string, you can use a number, any Swift type that is hashable.
Everyone expired.
Yeah.
Yeah. Nice. Swift made me use the term ashable more.
Hashable. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I think what they mean by hashable is probably like a type that you can like. I have no idea about, but maybe something you
Remember
can put.
ashable?
Okay, okay, I think I know.
Sometimes I can identify like dictionaries, sorry, like
Yes, exactly.
objects of
That's
ashable.
exactly what I wanted to
Yeah.
talk. So something you can put in an hash map as the key of an hash
Nice,
map,
nice.
not the value. Something you can
Yeah.
put as the key of an hash map.
Yeah.
Mm.
Ashmapool.
So they are probably storing this thing in an hash map somewhere. That's
Most
why.
likely.
Yeah,
Everything feels like an object.
yeah.
Sorry, like a class, but not really a class at the same
hmm
time.
hmm So that's it. And I put this
Yeah.
spacer so that There will be space between in if there is space for space, there will be space between the view and my custom navbar. So now the
Oh, I
custom
see.
navbar, it's
So,
a
oh, you didn't talk about
what did you say?
you didn't talk about the Eden. Dot
Ah,
Eden.
yes. So that's what, so this was the, on your review, I was telling you if you tap to the side, it's going to change your pages, right? And that's
Yeah.
because it's not really hidden, right? So, but if you want to make the default ugly, it's not ugly, but like the default tab view, if you want to make it hidden, you have to add this dot toolbar, hidden, and
Mm-hmm.
for tab bar. So, but what I don't know is
So
if
what's
I actually don't know, but it's actually made me do it because
it works.
if I
It
don't put
works.
the, yeah, if I don't put the for, it doesn't hide it. That's the funny thing. So now can you see how this thing jumps up?
Yeah. It's probably
So
at the bottom.
yes, probably somewhere. Oh,
Yeah,
so
we're still on home. No,
yeah,
switch to no, you don't need to delete the other one. Just switch to something else here, then click the bottom.
yeah, I don't
Or
think,
probably in the middle too.
yeah, I don't think, I
Mm.
think we need to remove all this first to be very sure. Because so so now you'd see. Oh, I think the way I wrote this code, it has covered it actually. It has covered it. I can't see it. Oh, it seems it is hidden. Wait 1 minute.
Ba- ba-
Nah,
ba-
nah. I don't think. I don't think.
And the code works. It works.
Now you're not even clicking anything. So I don't know what I did. What have I done?
So do you check the dot toolbar
The what?
modifier? Should we Google dot toolbar modifier?
Yeah, yeah, definitely. Um, this is why I miss mini arc.
It's going to be hard to even find the correct thing, bro.
Yeah. Oh, I haven't installed my DNS blocker here, so only Swift.
Sweet.
The website is only Swift.app. Only
Only
Swift.
sweet
Do you
time.
know of only C?
No.
So it was this like C type of language that this guy created, Terry Davis. The
Oh,
guy is dead now.
my brain.
Temple
I had
OS.
only I
What did
had
you hear?
C. Like, I had SEA. Like you're going out to sea.
No, no,
You're
no.
going
It's
out
this
to.
guy.
What do you
That
call C again? No, sorry, I can't remember. C
it,
in French. La
what's that?
something.
What's in French?
C.
C. I don't think I've
Yeah.
heard it. I only know of biche, which is plage.
Oh yeah.
Plage,
Plage.
yeah. Plage is beach,
La
but
fromage.
la
La
fromage.
fromage. Yeah. Temple OS guy. I say the
Yeah,
genius. Say, I'm
yeah, the
good. I'm a
genius.
genius. I'm fucking genius.
He
Oh,
created his
it's
own
late.
language, only C. That's why I was laughing
Really,
when I saw only Swift. I was like, ah.
really sweet. Well, that's really funny.
Yeah.
Nice.
So what did they say
Uh,
about dot two? But these ones are
you
writing
did one
story
thing
for
about
me.
this stuff. Like, just show me the method. Don't
I
give me
honestly
story.
like what? Okay, okay. So this guy did it like a Q and A, right?
Yeah.
No.
So they use a toolbar here.
So what is toolbar in SwiftUI? What does it even mean?
The toolbar text save. Okay, so it has text here,
Oh, it's
but this
up
is
here.
navigation link.
Oh,
Okay,
interesting.
toolbar.
So the toolbar stays up.
Like I used toolbar for no, we used toolbar for one stuff that was like done.
Yes,
You
yes,
remember?
yes. So maybe I'm even using toolbar the wrong way. Maybe I'm not even supposed to use toolbar to hide my.
So I
Yeah.
I feel hidden.
I tried eating, it didn't work. That was what made me
No,
use it to.
yeah, I said it feels hidden because nothing is it's still not clicking.
It's still not showing, right?
Even that I commented to toolbar out of it.
I think it's because I put it in a Z stack, or is it? I don't know. I have no idea why it's not
Mm.
showing now. When you want it to show, it's not. How should I hide
Cool.
my tab bar? SwiftUI. Yeah, so this was what made me copy. This was what made me do that. Even Google says the same thing. Just do this.
Toolbar. If it works. Okay. Okay. So I think maybe the four is for the ID itself for tab bar.
Ah, okay.
So like for this, for this.
Hmm.
It's probably that. Wait.
Oh, it should specifically apply to the tab bar while leaving any other toolbars unaffected.
Nice.
Okay.
Okay, now we know. Now we know. And there's placement too again.
Hmm.
What the fuck is placement?
Oh, so they just say that because you can put toolbar on any. So like if we go to this code, so let me go back. Let me go back. Let me even try to force this thing to show. Like I need to force it to show. I just remember that I can't do GC.
Just change the color.
Does it show now? Nah, I
Change
still don't
color. Change color of background.
have the
Undo.
background. Okay.
Yeah, yeah. Comment out the color.
Okay. Or maybe I need to
I
remove
can
it from the
do.
Z stack. Probably should just remove this guy from the Z stack.
I
I
do.
still can't
It's
find
regular. So
I still can't find my tab view. Nothing. Are they kidding me?
the code said, "Nah, I'm going to be perfect. Nothing you do will change this." Don't
So now I even
worry,
remove
we'll
it.
come back to it. Let's go back to
Oh, so now
what
it's
we're doing.
working. Can you see?
Yeah. Well, it doesn't have color.
So
But color.
yeah, I think my page itself are covering it. If I
Oh
remove
yeah.
this guy and I go back to the home, oh,
I can see, I can see. Very
nah,
beautiful page.
my code is covering it. My components are covering it. So that means what I can do is I can just comment these two components that are very, these two pages that are very full, that are full of information.
Oh, you have color on those pages.
Yeah,
Oh, I don't think I have color on my page. Oh, I think I do. I've forgotten.
nah, this thing is still not showing. Okay, I give up. Let me go and let me use
Yeah, we'll come back to that. Let's do
yeah,
the other stuff first. But now we know what toolbar does.
yeah. I should probably just use Git
So we know
to.
why it has git reset.
Yeah. So
Bro,
does
I
this thing
use
have a
wait,
terminal?
does this stuff has
Is
just go to your terminal last class.
it?
So let me
um.
I'm using wait, I'll send you a screenshot on our Discord.
Okay.
1 second. So I'm using lazy git un momento.
Yeah, so I've reset it. So Git. I'm back to there.
Okay, I'm sending a picture. So I sent it. So I just left lazy git open in my terminal workspace on the folder on the directory itself. So any new change, I just press the is it shift D or something to nuke it.
So how I'm surprised.
Uh,
Like I'm surprised this guy does not have a terminal. Well,
Probably
mobile.
does. We are Xcode noobs.
Yeah, yeah, most likely.
Okay.
One
So now
day,
let's move
one day
to.
we will solve the mystery of the tab view.
So we're not sure. So we hit the custom tab. No, we hit the default tab view. Then what's the custom one for?
Yeah, so this is the custom one, as you can see.
Yeah.
So basically, I was telling you last time that I was using shapes. So like because I don't know how to do the
Yeah.
corner radius thing, right?
So the
So I'm
same
using
thing.
shape.
Use color radius.
Yeah, 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 yeah. Like you created
I just have to
an edge stack and you're applying the corner radius to it. Then you're setting.
yeah.
So me, I took a different approach. I didn't know
Yeah.
there was a corner radius modifier. I didn't know there was something like that. So what I did was I created a shape which is a rounded rectangle, and I set radius of 45
Mm,
of 25, right? And I set
nice.
the background to my. I'll show you my color palette later. And
Yeah.
the frame, I set the width to infinity, which means it can stretch as much as it wants. And I
Yeah. We're giving
set,
max size.
yeah, so
Oh,
the
the max
maximum
size.
height
Yeah.
60, yeah, so it can't stretch past this height.
Oh yeah. Then this is the overlay part. I don't know what overlay is.
Yes. So overlay is like a caption, like you can think of it as a caption, but basically it's basically what it says. It's an overlay. So when you create your shape, you can when you inside the overlay, anything you define, any view you define in your overlay will be on top of your shape.
Oh,
It's like a Z
interesting.
stack.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's just whatever's in the so you could basically put a new view in the overlay itself.
Yes, yes.
And it will be on top of
On top of the shape,
the
yeah. And the
nice,
thing about
nice.
overlay is you can set alignment. So right now by default the alignment is center, right? So if I do alignment
Alignment.
dot leading, it's going to shift towards the start. Can you see now it looks
I see it.
yeah. So it's one of all those things that are cool. So that's why, like the time I
Cool.
told you about it, I
Yeah.
said it's like captions. Like if you are watching a YouTube video, for example, think of it like dot overlay. The caption, the alignment is dot center. Then they use like a spacer to push it down.
Yeah.
Mm. So
Makes sense. Makes sense.
so inside the overlay, I created an edge
Yeah.
stack, right? So the edge stack
Which is
is
basically
yeah. Then I put a loop in the
that.
edge stack that takes all the tabs. I have this list of tabs, home, and the icon. The icon is the
Yeah. The
image name
system name.
from, yeah, exactly, the system image name from SF symbols. So yeah, that's what I did.
Nice.
And for this one that keeps staying bright, I set a condition. So I says if it is this viewfinder icon,
My brain didn't go there.
yeah,
Nice.
leave it bright. If not, copy the background of everybody else.
Uh,
Then
makes
like
sense.
I said, I didn't know you can just put VStack and set the corner radius. So every single thing that has a curve on my app is a
Yeah.
rectangle with an overlay. So now inside this overlay, there's another rectangle with an
Mm-hmm.
overlay. So now this one is a rectangle with an overlay, and the overlay is the image, which is the icon, right?
Nice.
So and for the active state, I'm checking um if the current tab. So see, can you see like if the active tab?
Why is it are you using tab.0 and tab.1?
So
Oh, is
it's
the
a tuple.
the way to call tuple to use .0 and .1, right?
Yes, so that's how you access
Oh,
tuple. But the fun thing
oh,
about
okay.
tuple, how we were saying yesterday, there is named tuple. So if you don't like the 0.1, you can give your tuple names. So if I wanted to make this
No
a named
wonder there's
tuple,
them tuple.
yeah, I would have
Oh,
just said,
I forgot to. Wait,
yeah,
how do we access tuple in other languages? We just use the index stuff, right?
yeah. So in
Like
Python,
the
you'd use the
braces,
index. In, yeah, and
JavaScript.
yeah, in JavaScript does not have tuples.
Yeah, it doesn't really have tuples at
Yeah,
all. Yeah.
in other like languages like functional programming languages, right? They don't often, you can't access tuples with dots. You have to use pattern matching, and if you can't use pattern matching, you have to create a function that will do pattern matching for you to get the first or second or third item you need to put.
The new stand-up we're talking with the creator of Elixir
Yeah,
and I think Askel.
yeah,
So it was funny, but I didn't pay full attention to it.
yeah.
But the zero and the one still works even with this or
Yes,
not?
it still works with it. So it does not care if you're using name, dot zero and the one will still work. But now that I'm not that I have, if you're not using name, the zero and one will work. If you're using name, the zero and one will still work. But if you now use a name, you now have the extra names, right? So if I do dot ID, it should still work. Still
Yeah, it
loading.
still works.
Nah,
I'm
it failed.
tweaking. Check the. Do you not check the error page?
Yeah. Yeah, so it's because of my code is too long, so that's the problem. If I had split this
Okay,
code,
okay,
yeah,
okay.
it's having
Yeah,
it's
I'll
like
do, I'll do.
yeah, it's one issue I've been facing since my code is just too long. They want me to break my code into multiple files, and
Yeah.
man,
Okay.
that's the story for
That was
another day.
very interesting.
Yeah,
Thank you for explaining that part.
yeah.
Now I'll test it later on my own. That place
Mm-hmm,
makes sense.
mm-hmm.
Let's go to home page. And
Okay.
do you want to use Excalibur to walk us through your thought process for the home page?
Yeah, okay. Probably I should do that. I don't have my
Another thing you
Excalibur will be
can
slow.
do is
Yeah,
another thing you can do is you can mirror
my
your
iPad.
iPad screen.
Yeah,
But don't worry
I
about
don't
it. We'll do that next time.
probably if I have a pen. I have the
Yeah.
pen, yeah. So let me
And don't
just
worry. Okay, just walk through. You don't need to use Excalibur. Just
okay.
explain it on the screen.
Yeah, so what's
Yeah.
my just like when I look at the design, just like you, this was I
Yeah.
thought of this as a whole H stack, this whole thing. Then this is the
Yeah.
first item in the H stack and this second item in the H stack. Then
Like components. Yeah.
this item is a V stack of these two things, right? And this
Yeah.
one is a circle shape with an overlay of a bell and also the bell.
Yeah. I need explanation for that part.
Yeah, so this one
The
that
bag.
is the badge has and the image itself has another overlay, which is the bell, right? The overlay is the badge. So the badge is a circle. So, but the thing about Swift is you can do absolute positioning just like in CSS. But you
Hey.
don't need to be saying relative, absolute, that your parents must be relative. Nah, you just say dot
The
position.
friends are related. They are related.
Do you know the funny thing about this naming is
Yeah.
is let me see if I'm okay. I just wanted to be sure. So the funny thing about this like naming
Yeah.
this is the reason why GitHub changed master to
Master.
main.
I mean,
They were like
yeah,
they
they
don't want
mentioned
to promote they don't want to promote the whole slavery term. They don't want to be hearing master slave. Nah. That's why they
master
change it to
bedroom.
main. Yeah. The
Mhm.
slave bedroom. So like the whole master slave is it has come from the past and it's still existing. People still stay master bedrooms. So
Yeah. It was a
that's
subtle change,
yeah.
but I don't know if people were thinking about it when they changed it. And maybe people were thinking about it too. So
Hmm.
who knows?
Who
They
knows?
know.
Yeah.
The
Yeah.
only, the only annoying thing is every time you want to push to GitHub, you just have to do git branch dash m min.
Yeah. Yeah. Exactly. If you're exactly and
Except if you are
because
Prime. Prime uses the default.
yeah, there's no care.
Yeah,
But
so I like default.
I think what happens is most people as well like if you update your Git because if you're using like a newer Git version by
Yeah.
default they also change theirs to main because of GitHub.
Oh,
So but if you
I
are
can
still using
update
an
my
old
Git
version, yeah, you can update your Git version. I don't think
real
I think
install. Or what
so.
do you
I think so. No, you can't update it because you're using Apple's Git, right? So
Yeah,
you're probably on a newer version. So what you can do is you can if you know the global git config file, you can set your
yeah.
default main branch to main.
Let me
So
go do that now.
yeah,
One
so
second.
default
So,
main branch global git config. You don't even need to access the config you config file. You can run a command. You can run this command. It is going to help you
group.
update.
Let me see what you wrote. One second.
Yeah, just run this
Discord.
command.
So git config global init dot default. Okay, just give me 1 second. Stay on that page.
Yeah.
Config global init dot default branch. Okay. Git config. Uh, is there a way to show my git config?
Yes. So
Okay,
you
let me just
can
make a
do.
new directory.
Yeah.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Okay, 1 second. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
Oh,
yeah, yeah, yeah,
nice.
yeah, 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 yeah,
It's
yeah.
yeah, 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 yeah. It works. It works. It works.
Sweet.
Sweet
Okay.
stuff.
Sweet shit.
Okay, bro. I meant to do RMRF tilde. I'm screwed.
I don't even think. Well, it's going to say you need to be pseudo to allow that.
I
But
see.
if you want to really screw yourself, just tap pseudo in the beginning, man. I mean, what's
Yeah.
the worst that could happen, right? Right?
Russian roulette, right?
Right?
That
It's just like
the
flipping a coin, bro.
no, 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 no. It's Rush. No, the Russian roulette. You have bullets in just one of the six pallets.
Yeah.
But this chamber this time around is filled up with bullets.
Then it is actually
Probably the worst that can
Russian
happen.
debt,
Probably
not a Russian
one.
roulette anymore.
0 point. It's not 0 point. Oh, nice. Okay, nice. Thank you for the update. Let's go back.
hmm
Let's go back.
Okay. So yeah, so that was my first thought process. Yeah, also is an H stack, obviously. This
Yeah.
is is a rounded rectangle, but the overlay, this is one. This first one is an H stack. This one is an H stack.
Color. Or not Z stack. Okay, yeah, that one's an H stack. Yeah, yeah, this one.
So yeah, so the
Yeah.
thing is, when you're using shapes, you don't need to use a Z stack for color.
That's feel.
Yeah, you just do that fill.
Oh, nice. Like
Just like,
actually looking
yeah,
at the code as I
yeah,
said.
exactly,
Yeah,
exactly.
that's
And
it.
if you want to put borders, you just do that stroke.
Ooh, interesting,
Yeah, just
interesting.
like SVG. You know how
Oh,
SVG
I've
you can
only
have
written
stroke.
SVG. I don't know SVG, but I've only written it once.
Ah, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
Like I think it's like Matrix or so, but I can't remember.
yeah, yeah, yeah. SVG looks just like HTML.
Nice. Okay, okay.
Yeah.
What was the next thing?
Yes, and this one
Frame.
is an H stack.
So why do you have a frame of 50
Well, what's that?
for your circle? Or am I looking at a different circle?
No, so this circle you're looking at is for this guy.
Okay, okay, okay. Yeah. Let's ignore that one. Okay, continue the touch process. Yeah.
Yeah, so this is an H stack that has
Mm-hmm.
multiple V stacks as its children. Because this is now a V stack, a V stack, a V stack, a V stack, and
Yeah.
this is an uneven rounded rectangle. This the every
Not
single corner.
even.
Yeah,
Yeah, because we have different rounded corners.
yeah,
Funny.
and the
But
last,
the more we stray away from CSS, the more we know
yeah,
that
the
there are
more we
other
know.
methods in this life.
Yeah, exactly. I was like, I also at first I was like, how do I do border bottom
Yeah.
radius? But then when I googled it, I was like, oh, so Google was like, yeah, you just need an even rounded corner. I said, nice, that's good,
Nice.
nice,
That's very cool. Very
very
cool.
delicious.
Very delicious.
So, and the last item, and in this my rounded rectangle is these peels.
The navigation pills.
Yeah, and they are also rounded rectangles. Yeah, and this one is also an H
How
stack.
do you get the colors? Because the guy didn't put the real color.
Yeah, so I have this software called Color Picker by Sindre Soros. You probably have heard of him. So I have this shortcut on my computer, Shift Command P, nah, Option Command P, and I can pick colors. Can you see this color picker that is showing? Is it showing on my
Ah, great.
screen screen?
Yeah, yeah, it's showing, it's showing.
Yeah, so whenever I can pick any color, so and when I pick it,
Ah,
it's going to
great.
be in my clipboard.
So,
So
but,
if I do Control V, you can see it. I just picked white.
uh,
So that's what I used to pick the colors.
nice. You leave the description to the app in. So
Yeah,
yeah, you leave the link to the app in description. Yeah.
yeah.
Nice.
Let me
Okay.
note that down.
So
Description
let's
to
get
app.
code.
Right.
Yes, note that down.
Where do I note it down?
And your notepad.
Stickies.
On your phone reminder. You say the
Mm,
S word and say new description, new reminder, description to app.
yeah, probably I'll copy it away from this place later on. Okay,
Okay. Okay.
so that's the thought process. It's the same thing for the second page as well. H stack
Yeah.
and it's a
Everything is
overall V stack.
everything
Yeah,
is global vista. Yeah.
yeah, and this is an H stack as well. And yeah,
HH stack.
I'm
Nice.
just realizing this thing is probably too fat. I should have reduced the padding more.
Yeah, it was a big back.
Yeah, it's
Yet so much
big.
smaller. Yeah, a
It
stack is
doesn't it
still
doesn't go to
full.
the
It's
gym.
filled up outside
Hmm.
it.
Yeah.
Protein actually makes you get filled up faster.
Really?
I swear.
Mm.
Yeah, 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 yeah.
Yeah, 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 yeah.
Yeah, I didn't believe at first when someone told me. I'm like, really? But now
Mm,
I do.
mm.
Okay,
Okay.
let's go on. So the
So now the
code.
code.
Boom.
So
Let's look through this hot mess.
yeah, my hot garbage, my hot shit. So yeah, like I said, I first put in a Z stack to give it
Yeah.
background color. I don't know why I did this. I think I did this because the global
We have a
the global color I put in the main
mm-hmm.
view was not affecting it. That was why I think. Because if I comment it now, I think it's going to become white.
No, you have a Z stack. Remove the Z stack. Let's see if it still becomes white.
Oh, you're right. Let's see. Yeah, it still stays white, regardless.
Never what? Never
Never
mind.
mind. So I was also running out
Now
of my mind.
you
I was
know why
running
we should
crazy.
wait. We know why we should wait.
I think it's something to do with tab view because I was running crazy. I was like, what's going on? Why? It's probably the way tab view
Well,
is rendering it.
but wait. If you remove um let me see, does anything there have color? Okay, the circle. If you remove fill,
Yeah.
what will be the default color?
So it's going to be black. Um,
All right.
no black. Yeah, can you see it's dark
Okay,
now?
okay, okay.
If I do it for
Reference.
the other one too, it's going to be black. Yeah, can you see how black it is?
Interesting. Yeah, undo.
Yep.
It's fine, it's fine. Okay, let's go back up. That we do.
Hmm.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
that's why I had the Z stack because the Z stack is useless to me, but I just had it to put this background color.
Yeah, this stuff was on my own too for color.
Yeah.
Because I was even
Wakala.
working on different page for color.
Wakala. Okay. Um. Yeah. So the V stack. Yeah.
Yeah,
The
which
V
is the
stack.
overall one. Yeah.
Yes, the overall V stack. It has, like I said, it begins with an H stack, right? And inside of
Yeah.
the H stack, we have a V stack, a spacer,
Mm-hmm.
and that circle.
The circle.
Yeah, the
So the circle is
circle.
basically you have two circles there. So
Yes.
in my mind, I was thinking you did something like very smart for the circle, like oh, you put the color, then you did like a condition statement for the badge.
Yeah, so like if ideally if we were building like a an app that had a back end or something, yeah, you have to use a
Mm-hmm.
condition to show that badge. Because if not,
Mm-hmm.
your users will get crazy and go crazy.
Yeah.
Apple, if Apple even say something like that, Apple
No,
will most
Apple
likely
has it.
reject the apps.
I saw it in the. Oh yeah, yeah, if you say what you did, right?
Yes. So Apple had this
Yeah.
dot badge. I tried it, it didn't work. So it seems like it only works
I
on
saw it,
certain.
but I didn't even try it
Yeah, yeah, I tried
because
it, it
at that
didn't
point
work.
I didn't program it
Yeah.
well.
It didn't show up, it
So there's
didn't do
like batch
anything.
count and stuff too.
Yes. So but I
So I think
from
it
the
depends on what where we use it.
exactly, because from the examples I saw, the badge was like mostly used on like in tab bars. So like the tab,
Yeah, that was
yeah,
stuff.
yeah. So that's why it didn't work. So that's why I had to do this nested guy.
But that was smart too, yeah.
Mm,
That was very nice.
yeah,
Overlay to the rescue.
yeah. So
Noted.
overlay, yeah. So I created a circle. Then inside the circle, I like over the overlay of the circle. I put an image, which is the bell. Then
Mm.
on the image, I put an overlay again because you can put an overlay on anything.
Well, the CA.
Yeah. So now in the
Oh,
image
and that's the
overlay,
position.
yes, exactly. So you set position, and the thing about position is just set X and Y. But I was doing guess game to position it here properly because normally I know the X has to start from somewhere, right? So it probably started here, and I pushed
Yeah,
it moved. But the Y started up, and I did -3, so that means it went up. So that means it was somewhere here, and it went
yeah.
up. So, but
We
like
probably start from the edge of the circle.
of the image. So you know it's an overlay on the image, not second. So it
Yeah.
started at the center. You know by default the center
I
it's
see,
aligned
I
to the
see, I
center.
see.
So it was on top of here because if I remove this position, it should be in the middle. Yeah, can you see?
Oh, okay.
So I moved this forward
To be in the
eight,
middle.
yeah, and I moved it up three by 3 points.
Wait, I'm forgetting maths. It's up for y minus.
So that's the thing. Don't use mass for Y and X in graphics programming. So in graphics programming, the way I know this is when I did that image
See,
generation BMP, the flag
yeah,
that I made. Yeah. So
it's yeah,
yeah. So you see this corner right now. Or let me just
yeah.
open Excalibur. It's probably easier.
Okay.
Okay. Flashbang, bang. Okay. So this is a corner. In graphics programming, this
Yeah.
is your 0, 0. instead
Interesting.
instead of down here. So that means X your Y is increasing downwards and it is reducing upwards.
Nice.
That was how I knew. I was like, what? What? I was so all right, what?
Oh,
But
what?
your X still goes the normal way, but it's the Y.
What?
And the reason why is because of arrays. So you know how pixels are stored in
Why?
arrays of arrays.
Why? Yeah.
So you have an array. All right, let me try and that is that has your pixels. So let's say
Look at someone smiling. Sorry, someone talking. It's like you. It's like
yeah,
yes,
yeah,
it's
yeah, 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 yeah,
winking,
yeah, 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 yeah,
and he
yeah, yeah,
has
yeah, yeah, yeah,
lips
yeah, yeah.
with lipstick.
Yeah.
Keep talking.
So so the reason for this is because of the way they are stored. So like most times pixels like when images like photo editors are processing images, they are stored in arrays of arrays, right? 0, 0,
Yeah.
whatever the pixel is. And it keeps going on like that. So like it is easier because arrays start at index 0, right? For most languages. So if your Y is starting at 0, 0, you would know that oh that's the first item in the array. in the nested
Yeah,
array 00, that's your first pixel. Unlike if your y zero
yeah.
zero is down here, you have to be doing some weird math to find the
To find
last
where it is. It's like when
yeah,
we made those, like when we made those Advent of Code games too, that we had to do array stuff.
yeah, exactly,
You know, it starts from 0, 0, 1, 0, 2, 0,
exactly,
3,
exactly.
1, 0. Sorry. Yeah, 1, 0, 1, 1. Okay, makes sense.
Yeah, that's why it is like that.
Interesting,
Very
interesting.
interesting. So before I move on, I'm going to talk about my color palette because we didn't touch on it. You know how the last time I
Okay.
was telling you, brother, ew, what's this? What's your
Yeah,
zero
yeah, I
dot
thought
dot
about
dot
it
dot
towards
dot
the
dot?
end.
Yeah,
I thought about it towards the end.
yeah.
Oh, you started because you don't want to create new ones. But does it
So
work without starting too?
no, no, no. So what I did, I created an extension on the color class, right? On the color struct, right? And I added
Mm-hmm.
a new function. You know, how I said extensions in Swift are just like prototypes in JavaScript.
Mm-hmm.
So I created a new function for the color struct. So every color now can have a dot from X. So what it's going to do for me, it's going to create me a new color from an X code. So in this case, this X code is 17191A. Normally, if I add the energy, I would have written a function that would take in a string for the X code and pass it the string. But I was like, nah, I'm good. I don't have the energy for that. So that's why I just did this.
Mm-hmm.
And I think like code wise, I think this is also faster because you're not doing any string conversion or anything.
Yeah,
And you're even using less space because a string is like UTF-16, so you use 16 bytes for 16 bits for each character, right?
nice.
So
So
yeah,
the color itself, oh, you extend the color with a function.
yeah,
So the
color from
color has access to that function.
yes, so the color struct
Then
has
you return the new color.
yes, exactly. And you know I
Okay.
said for every X code you just do divided by 255 because this
Yeah,
is a range
I
between
did.
0 and 1.
Yeah,
Yeah. So
nice.
that's what
Why
it
do you not
does.
need to do double? I thought it was going to do. Oh, because it's X.
No, no,
Yeah,
no. So,
yeah, yeah.
so it's not because so what happens is you can't divide an integer with a number like if I try to do 2 over 3, it's going to scream at like not really like it might not scream now. Let's see. Yeah,
Print.
let me just say let R is equal to this. Let's see if it's going to scream at me. Okay, so but if I say let R double, it's going to scream at me or it doesn't. Oh, yeah, but
So I think print. Oh no, it won't print.
yeah. So
Wait.
what happened
I
that
think
day is let me
it
show you.
does flood divisions. If it does flood, because mine wasn't working, that's why I didn't do it like that. Maybe it does flood division.
So you see what happens here. The error is because of this. Can you see? It
I
didn't allow
see.
me divide a uint 8 with um with with
The
255.
double.
Yeah, so because
Well,
the compiler
well,
the
Apple for me.
yeah the compiler assumed that this 255 is a double, so this has to be a double. I think this that's what happened here as well. So if I change this to like 3.00, it should complain about this one. Or it's not even complaining because it's assuming that this two is a double too.
Yeah.
So,
AI got a plan. Run away fast as you can.
so yeah. So
Run
you
away
might
from.
also notice this assert function.
So
So
that one makes it equals, right? Like use
yeah,
it for testing.
yeah. Most people use it for testing, but you can also use it to
Mhm.
crash your app if you don't want a wrong value at all, like a wrong type of value, you can just crash your app. So that what it's doing here. So I'm saying, hey, if they give me something that is more than 3, just crash the app. I don't want to do any
Dot
error
count.
handling. What'd you say?
Yeah. Dot counts.
Yeah. Yeah, so I'm checking the length of the array. If it's not 3, because Xcode should just be 3 bytes, right? If it's more than 3
Mm-hmm.
bytes, crash the program. And most
This shit out.
crash it. Most like it's in most C++ programs, they do this a lot. Assert. They're always crashing their program if something doesn't follow a specific pattern.
Inside the game, you go outside the map.
Yeah, exactly. Crash it ASAP. You don't want to undo none of that.
Your graphics card is too low.
Yeah. So, yes.
Funny.
So
But
you see
nice
my
stuff.
app.
Then now you can destruct.
Yeah, exactly. So I now use it to create my app color struct. That's the background, primary, secondary, you know, all the X codes I copied
But if
from.
you don't use static, you used to be able to access it directly.
No, so if I don't use static, that would mean that I would have to do app colors .bg. I have to create a new instance of app colors. But if I remove this now, it won't work. It's going to say bg does not exist on app colors. Can you see? Bg cannot be used. Did you mean to use the
Uh,
value of this type instead? So
oh, I see, I see, I see.
yeah, instance and
Makes sense.
static. So static means you can just use it directly on the class without creating an instance of that class.
Makes sense. Makes
Mm,
sense. Oh yeah, I was creating instance.
yeah,
Okay, okay. Understandable.
yeah.
Now, this is actually smart and sweet. Makes
Mm.
sense.
I think that's how most people do. Just like in web too, most people create their palettes first before they start programming, right? So that they won't have to
Obviously.
bother. Yeah, they don't have to bother about anything. Okay, so back to our code. We have talked about
Back to
this.
good days to
Talked about these two things, and this.
EFP.
So these two
Then now we
things
go. So let me guess. You use rounded rectangle.
again. Yes, but you see, I created a new view here. Very smart of me. I was like, let me stress myself. The reason why I created a
Very
new view
smart
here is
guy.
because it's not only these two buttons that follow this pattern. This on the second page, this button also uses the same component. That's why I called it a
Oh
tube
yeah,
button.
it's
It's
two buttons.
Yeah, it's just a
Then
rounded
why does he have
rectangle with
his active?
text. What do you say?
Why does he have his active?
So I will show you. So now you see how these two are because see how I'm switching them.
Oh, sweet.
Ideally, I know that if it was a real app, this will also change to scan overview and like a different
Yeah,
graph.
but it's good practice.
What you say?
It's good practice.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. So that's what I did. And the funny thing about this two button is where I used it in the second page is a different set
Yeah,
of initializers. So this two
parameters.
button, I created two initializers. So you can have multiple initializers for structs.
Yeah, in it.
Yeah. So you see, I have the first init and the second init.
Yeah.
Mhm. So the first init is for when the button is only black or white in the active state, and the inactive state is white and
Mm-hmm.
black as
Yeah,
well.
what the heck is action?
What you say? Yeah, so I just thought,
Action
yeah, so the action is what happens when you click. You see the click? So if I
to
go
click.
back here, yeah, to click, just to click. So you know that when I'm clicking, I'm setting a state. I'm setting active
Yeah,
tab state to whatever is clicked. So if I do print lorem ipsum and I come here and say dollar citamet and I click, I would see it in my console, right? Lorem ipsum. If I click this one, dollar citamet.
click.
So
Oh, makes sense.
yeah, I'm just passing it down, because at the end of the day, I'm using a button component. I would show you.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, so I'm using a button component at the end of the day. So because yeah, can you see? It's just that I'm using and the button action that comes in.
It's what's the national that was passed. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. So it's just calling button action. So
Nice.
the label of the button is the rounded rectangle, as you guessed, and I set the fill to wherever based on the condition, wherever the background color is based on the condition or the init, or the init that was used, right?
Mm-hmm.
And the stroke for border, if so, for some cases I set the stroke to an empty, like just like in this case, does not need a stroke. This place does
Yeah.
not need a stroke as well, so it didn't need the border. So and the frame is just to set the height. I set it that the width can stretch to this container as at it will. That's why I put infinity. The height I set it to be 60. whatever is
Mm-hmm.
the unit of mobile
I
development.
can't remember what I did for mine. I think I used padding.
Ah, yes, you did. It was padding you used. Me, I just used
Yeah.
height. I didn't even think of padding at all. Like, wow.
So the reason why I use padding because I do too much front end.
Yeah,
Not
yeah,
really too much front end, but I still do front end. What I need, like I've only actually only done front end, so I've not done back end before.
yeah. Mm.
So every time like I just want to be dynamic, dynamic, dynamic.
Yeah,
And
yeah, that
I
makes sense.
if you go to my website now,
Yeah.
you see the bars, they are not well aligned.
The bars.
Yeah, the bars, man.
You're dropping bars,
You're
man.
dropping bars. You're dropping bars. You see they are not aligned, like it's different heights.
Oh,
There's no
oh,
fixed height for
yeah, this thing, right? These three things.
yeah,
Yeah, yeah, yeah, yeah, yeah, yeah, yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, this thing is always annoying to me. Like, you now have to like stretch or something, and when you try stretch, it won't still stretch.
Stretch. I don't want to create max height yet. I just leave it like that. Then maybe later
Okay.
I'll change it
Mm,
and I'm done with the rest.
mm, okay.
Yeah, because so let's go back into code though.
Yup. So now that we have seen this custom tube button, go back
Yeah.
to where we came
Ah,
from.
and before we push,
Yep.
just in case you're wondering how it's switching through apps so quickly, this is a quick shout out to the app called Aerospace for Mac.
Aerospace. Yes.
Aerospace.
This
Aerospace makes it
beautiful
easy
guy.
for you to switch through apps and also tile your apps as well.
Yup. This bad boy.
Yep. Aerospace.
Yup.
Yep.
Yup. Super cool.
Yes, super cool. Yeah, and I'll link my video explaining it
In the
in
description.
the description as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Where's my comment? Oh no. Oh no. Yep.
Nice.
Description link to video explaining
Aerospace.
aerospace. Awesome.
Sweet. Okay, now where were we? We are done with the
Yeah.
soil button. It
Yeah.
uses the two buttons which we created, and the two button also has different initializers. And
Yes.
then the active tab is the function that
Yeah.
it takes, it passes to the button.
Yep. So
And then do
this
you
is a
render
closure.
color?
What?
Do you render color?
What do you mean?
And why do you have zero? Okay, no, why do you have 0, 1? That's the
Um,
default.
s- like is it here inside here?
Yeah.
So you know this is the action. Like this is what they call a trailing closure, right?
Yeah.
So and this is what happens when I click. So and I'm setting the active tab. Like I said, the active tab is a state.
Yeah.
So you'll see that when I'm doing is active, I'm checking what is the current active tab.
Yeah.
So this will only be
Oh, I see.
active if active tab is equal to 0, and this will only be active if active tab is equal to 1. And it can only be
Oh,
active
yeah. I
when
see.
you
Active
click.
equals 0.
Yeah.
I thought it was just 1 equals 2 before. Yeah, I see it now.
Okay.
Nice.
Okay. So and I added a padding to the H star
Yeah.
itself to put space.
Everything padding. Give it space at top.
So now for this guy,
Nice.
I created a
This
round edge
bad boy.
rectangle. This is like the
Yeah.
longest code and on this page.
It deserves to be long.
And the funny thing is, it was actually this one I did last.
Not even tab.
What you say?
Not even tab
Yeah.
bar.
Oh yeah. Tab I
And
did last, but like for this page, I
for
did
this
this
page,
last.
yeah, this one last.
Yeah.
Because they're like, what the fuck did I start from? Let me
Yeah.
just do the other thing.
I initially wanted to start with tab, but I was like, hell nah, because I couldn't find any way to customize it. I was like, you know what? I'll come back for you.
I feel you. Tab bar was annoying.
Yeah.
But it was a good learning. It was good stuff
Yeah.
to learn though. Yeah,
Actually, like
yeah,
I learned a lot. A
true
lot.
that. So we have corner radius 25. I think almost everything we did was with 25 or 30, but mostly 25.
Yep. Wait, so let me like break this recording into two. So let me stop this one and start a new
Okay.
one. Yeah, probably merge it with like okay. Back to recording.
Welcome back.
Welcome.
Welcome back. We took a quick break to
Mm.
confirm we are recording the video. Happens to
That
me
that thing is
when
painful.
I used to record COD videos too.
Yeah.
I'll just eat like this crazy clutch and I'll be like,
Am I
was I
recording?
recording?
Yeah. Yeah.
Especially the first time I nuked an European pro player.
Mm.
I had to just check if I was recording, man.
Mm.
I had to check. Okay. So we are on the soil overview thing.
Yup. So our good old friend, the rounded rectangle, as usual, and
Yep.
fill with the primary color, do the frame. I set the frame to a maximum height of infinity. And the reason I did that
Mm,
is I wanted it such that it will take over any available space left after all these ones have been rendered. Instead of me using a
interesting.
spacer to like, because if I use a spacer now, it will just have a blank black space somewhere. I just said, you know
So
what?
I use padding as
Mm,
well again for this one.
mm,
Padding my French,
yeah.
padding my coding.
Pardon me, please. I beg your pardon, fam.
I beg your pardon, fam. The fuck? American will be like, say what now? Every time I
So
used
why now?
to be on the call with them, they're like, say what now? Like
So what
the
now? Mm,
rap ones will be like, say what now?
yeah,
Say what now? They don't even say excuse me, like, say what now? Like, chill. Didn't you hear me the first time?
yeah.
It's like I asked the Walmart person about what's my credit card balance, and she was like 499. I was like, wait, do I have to put money in the credit card to use it? She's like, no, you have a limit of 4,000. I was like, but I just asked you for my balance, and you told me 499. She was like, yeah, so because we are borrowing you money, so your balance is what you are owing
You're
us,
owing us.
not limit. Yeah, like, okay, good, no worries.
No worries.
Noted.
The definition of
Uh,
balance changed
I
immediately.
didn't do I didn't do credit card in my accounting degree.
Yeah.
We don't have credit card in Nigeria.
It's not a thing in Nigeria. What is credit?
Look
What's
at
that?
Nigeria. Yeah, what is that?
What's that? Okay.
Is that a fact? Okay, so all
What's
this
that?
alignment,
Fact.
alignment center, alignment or this, alignment these nuts. What's
Yeah.
going on?
So you know the overlay of the rounded rectangle, it's a V stack, right? So I
Hey,
and you know that the alignment for V stack is the horizontal alignment. So if I didn't put it, this all over will be in the center, this guy will be in the center.
I won't lie. I just go with vibes at this point.
So now that I've removed it, nothing changed.
Is
I
it
don't know why.
compiling?
Nah, it's not compiling. I don't know why it didn't change. There's a lot of mysteries. A
A lot
lot.
of mysteries.
Yeah, a lot.
But the hashtag is for something else now.
Yeah, yeah. I
Oh,
don't know
that
why it didn't
spacer there.
change. Oh, yeah, it's the spacer.
Yeah.
Yeah, so, but like this particular one, I don't know why it didn't change because this alignment is for this guy. Oh, yeah, it's for this guy. Because, oh, yeah. It won't change because
Spacer.
I've stretched the H stack. So like this to now, this one had spacer in the H stack. So it
Yeah.
is stretched all the way. So because if I
It's
comment
pushed
out
all
this,
the way.
yeah, so if I comment out the spacer now and I go to my V stack and remove this guy, you see that it's going to
It's
fall
a
to the
bad
center now.
boy. Yeah.
Yeah. But if I return the alignment, it's going to now start at the beginning.
Sorry.
Yeah,
And spacer.
yeah. The spacer now splits them. Go your separate
Sweet.
ways.
Great separate ways. COVID. Keep
Keep
distance.
distance.
Stand 6 feet. The fuck is 6 feet? Anyways, in front of you.
That's why I like the airports. You know how the airports paste a lot of stickers on the floor for that.
It's everywhere, yeah. Even the restaurants, I sit on the floor there.
Wow.
It's throwback. It's giving PTSD.
Yeah. Wow.
And now we have the circle.
Yeah. So the circle is this bad boy.
Circle. A bad boy.
Yeah, that bad
I
boy.
feel the color of primary lights. And it
Mm-hmm.
has a frame.
50
And
by
then we have
50.
the imagery.
Yeah. The
I
image is
think
the
I like the way you
television.
do yours. So I'll use circle for mine because I just did background in circle.
Mm.
So I'll use this one. I like this style.
Mm. So much ways to do the same thing.
Too much
Which,
ways. How
whichever
many
tickles your
options you
fancy.
got? I mean, you got too many options.
Yeah.
Pam, pam, pam.
So then I added an extra padding to the start so that the
Yeah.
start of the text.
Oh yeah, just start. Yeah, because that's how it was in the like the design and
Yeah,
stuff.
exactly.
Pam,
So
pam,
this is the
pam.
next H stack in the V stack, these two things. And they are
Mm-hmm.
both rounded rectangles. And the
Yep.
overlay is a label. But I
We
could have
talking about
just
label
used,
yesterday.
yeah, exactly. And
I just use label only.
exactly, and use background. And how did you do your corner radius? Yeah, then use corner radius just like you did. It should have been
Yeah,
shorter than all this garbage I wrote.
all this stuff, but
Yeah,
is
we learn
what
every
it
day.
is.
Yeah, it is what it is.
Already.
And I just copied and pasted what I wrote and changed this and this. Probably I should have created a component, but like I thought, nah, it's
And
just two
it's
things.
just try. Yeah, it's all
Yeah,
good.
yeah,
Oh, we'll get there. We'll get there eventually.
get
We'll
there.
get started animations and other
Mm.
cool things. Then we'll
Yeah,
now
man.
start making our art.
Yeah.
I'll be in touch with our good friends, designers.
Mm.
Yeah,
They'll
so
design something cool.
something cool.
Yeah,
And we'll cost them internally sometimes, but it is what it is.
it is what it is. Okay. So, yeah, just like the former H stack, I also added an extra padding. Yeah, so that this can have more space than this side.
Nice.
Then I put a
I
spacer between
think
between this between these guys and these guys so that they can push it down.
I
Yeah.
I just do padding too. Oh, you
How
set
much
yourself something. Do padding.
how much padding do you want to push this thing away?
It wasn't that much. It wasn't that much. I just do
Okay.
padding.
I
You
just
know,
I
I'm
just
using
put
padding
spacer.
for like I not like my Vista didn't have a fixed size,
Hmm.
so just padding to push everything. So it wasn't
Hmm.
yeah, it wasn't a lot of stuff.
Okay.
I can see, yeah, I can see. But
So
spacer to make sense. See, came out very well,
yeah.
very very nice.
And the funny thing is, it didn't give me the result I wanted because the reason I put spacer was I wanted it to start from this exact bottom.
Yeah,
But for
oh,
some
it's because you
reason,
have fixed width.
what
Because
you
you have
say?
fixed width. Now. You have a max width, a max height that you set to infinity.
Yeah, it shouldn't mean anything because if I remove it, it's the same thing, right? So if I do this, it still gives the exact
Okay,
same
that
thing.
is one.
Yeah.
You have your spacer. Then two, it's oh, it's rounded rectangle. Oh, it's an overview now,
Yeah, it's an
and it's in
overlay.
Vista,
So
and it's
and the
not
view,
coming up.
yeah, the view stack does not have any additional asset padding, right? So like
Interesting.
I was like, nice. I wanted it to start this down here, down here. That's why I put that spacer, but the spacer was not
Oh,
pushing it
okay.
down. But if I remove the
Let me
spacer,
push
it is
this
going to fly up.
back.
But I'm like, I need you to start from the bottom, fam.
That is from the
It didn't
bottom.
agree. It didn't agree. It was angry. It
That is
said,
from the
nah,
bottom. Now, fuck yeah.
nah. So that's why I put
Then
spacer.
explain your bars. Like, how do you use these bars, man?
Yeah, when I was dropping the bars, man, I had to call my producer, man, And my producer did some
Yeah.
good bits,
Or
man.
Metro, or which one?
Yeah. No, I called both. I called Metro and the Mustard,
Mustard.
Yeah. So they collaborated and they did something very, very amazing.
They gave these beautiful bars.
Yeah, they dropped some beautiful
Wow.
bars, bro. Some
That's what it.
beautiful
No,
bars.
no, they gave the beats, you drop the bars. Give the beats,
Mm.
drop the
They
bars.
dropped the bars, yeah.
So let's see the lyrics. Let's see these bars you're spitting, man.
Yes, man. So as I can
Oh,
see, I
oh,
was
yeah,
spitting the
the bars
ID,
of
man.
ID
Yeah,
to
man.
yourself.
In the bar, in the V stack, man. In the text, man. In the text, man. And while in the text, man,
Ah.
they on here run around the rectangle.
So, Monster and Metro made UK drill beats for you to drop these bars. Interesting,
Yeah,
interesting.
yeah,
Let's
yeah.
get going. Whew. At one time, you use bar in.
Yep. So I can
Oh.
do so, and ideally, say I shouldn't even do this. I should have just used $0, but there is no
We
search
learn
and
every day.
replace.
Maybe at
Yeah.
this point, you've not upgraded your level in SwiftUI.
What you say?
Yeah, at this point, you know how you're playing game, you start level one, then when you
Yeah,
go to level two, you not upgraded
yeah,
your level yet.
yeah. I haven't leveled up, man.
So yeah.
I'm still in novice of to
Yes,
go. I think
still
in to
novice.
go, novice is the lowest, right?
Yeah, novice is lowest everywhere, so you're still novice in the
Yeah, still
beginning part.
novice. Yeah,
Yeah.
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 Yeah, yeah, yeah. So you might be
Interesting.
wondering, where is this bars coming from? This is the bars, bro. It's
Yeah.
an array of tuples.
Yeah.
So just all this shit, and this is the height of the bars.
And the height of the bars in
Yeah,
it.
yeah, the bar in it. So
Mm-hmm.
I do the for each inside the new H stack, and I set
Yeah.
the alignment of the H stack to bottom, bottom,
But yeah.
bottom.
Oh yeah, like I did the alignment so to
Yeah,
bottom.
to
Yeah.
bottom. And I put a spacing such
Oh, I
that
use spacing.
all
Oh,
of
I
them
could have
can have
just
space.
used did I use
Yeah,
spacing for mine? I can't remember. I don't
I
think
also
I
can't
did. Did
remember.
I? Let me check. No, just give me 1 second. Let me check.
All
Oh
right.
wait, you can check my GitHub. Check my GitHub.
Yeah.
Pam, 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 pam,
Pam
pam,
pam
pam,
pam.
pam,
Pam
pam,
pam
pam,
pam
pam.
pam 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 pam. And
Not
this
that
is
one.
one of
Not that one.
today, yeah, project 4, right? This is this is the one.
So
Soy dev,
so the home view.
home view,
So just search for maybe H stack or
soy
something. Or
graph,
graph.
soy graph.
No go up.
Yes, it's
Overview content view. So I have the for each.
yeah, this is it.
Okay.
So
So
the
was there
for
space
each
in the H
to
stack? No alignment button. Bottom.
bottom.
Yes, this
So
one.
you didn't use spacing.
I use
So
the padding
yeah,
horizontal.
you used padding on.
No, come down. There's padding horizontal somewhere there. That same line.
Yeah.
Yeah,
No, this
I
this
think
is for
it's
the
that.
H stack. This is not the for each. This
Okay,
is the
this
for
is not
each.
for you.
Yeah, so you are
I'm
calling.
not the for each has a little bit of space.
Yeah, so by default there is a spacing of some amount. So if I remove spacing on my own as well, it's going to have space. There's always spacing by default. Just like I think web also always has spacing by default. You can see that I remove
Uh,
spacing, it works.
yeah.
If I reduce the spacing to 5, it's just to reduce. I think the default is 10.
16. Use 10.
Yeah, I use 10, which is the
Oh,
default. So I'm not wise. I shouldn't even
yeah.
have put any spacing.
No, see, I know it's good. Like now, because I haven't used spacing. So I remember seeing it when I was copying code once, but I forgot because I didn't use it. So at least
Mm,
now I know. Now I can use spacing on F stack, V stack,
yeah,
and stuff like that. Yeah, nice.
nice. So,
Nice. So
okay. So
then
yeah,
you were still dropping the bars, and we had the
yeah,
text, and
yeah,
okay, keep going.
yeah. So I just
Keep
created a
going.
V stack. This is the V stack.
Mm-hmm.
Then I put a text, one text, and I put another text. text, the second
Mm-hmm.
text, and this is my own even rounded rectangle. You know, yesterday I was telling you you didn't have to put all these things as separate keywords, key arguments, right? Like you can just use
Yeah.
one and use a dot in it. So I
Oh,
created
explain.
a yeah. So uneven rectangle has this. You can use this. So you know what an overload is, right? So
Yeah.
when there is multiple units, they call them overloads. So this is one of the overloads of uneven rounded rectangle, which is corner radii. So you can just use
Yeah.
only corner radii. So on the corner radii, you create a new corner radii. That's what it means.
You just put
So
the ones you want.
yeah, exactly,
Interesting.
exactly. And I think the way they did the init of this corner radii, they created like
Mm.
um all the possible combinations of the init for us, so that you can write
That
them
was
in any order you want.
yeah. That was nice of them.
Yeah. Yeah, and I filled it to black. I think by default it's black. I shouldn't even have done this, but I just needed to specify it. Yeah, no
E-
difference. Yeah. So, and I did the height to what was in the array, right?
Yuppie, yuppie, yuppie.
Hmm. Okay, so that's it for my bar chart.
Very bar shots. And then we
Uh,
have the beautiful bar shots. And we had the text and the for each was for which tuple again.
this one up here.
Nice, nice, nice. I like I gave you the types of like take. You want types, just take the
Just
types.
take it. I should. The
String,
funny thing
string,
is, if I if
secret.
I don't give it, it's meant to just infer it. But I was like, nah. You know what? I'll
No,
give
it's
it
when
to
you
you.
first properly because they won't
Yeah,
know it's
it's a CG
because int
float.
doesn't work for yeah,
Yes,
yeah, yeah.
yes, yes. You're right. You're right. You're right. So the pills, you can
The
see
pills.
I have to put a spacer left and right.
Yeah.
And I probably shouldn't even have done that. I don't think I need to do that. I don't know why I did that.
Wait.
I don't know if I was high on drugs or something.
uh,
Ah,
Oh,
okay.
okay. No, no, no.
I need
I
to
think
do
I
it.
did mine in a VStack.
You did yours with what?
Did I put mine in a VStack? Check. Let's see. Let's check if I put mine in a VStack.
But why do you need a VStack for pills? Is it not? I did not follow each other.
Check, check, check.
So after a graph, highlights. Yeah,
You
you.
still overview, you still overview content, bro.
Okay. Yeah. It's
H
an H
stack.
stack. Yeah, but yours you didn't need to put spacer. I don't know why mine didn't work out of the box. Because that was
Oh,
the reason I put
interesting.
spacer. I was like, what's going on? Are you not meant to be in the center? Why are you
And
not in
then
the center? So I think it was because I don't know. I even had to put alignment center, like how to say it like
I
this,
still didn't
but
work.
still didn't work. Oh, oh, yeah, 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 yeah. So the problem is H stack, right? The alignment is not for the horizontal, it's for the vertical.
Eh,
So but I
so
didn't
you
I
delete
don't know.
alignment now.
Yeah,
What
so
happens?
and if I comment spacer, let me see if it's going to be in the center. Nah, it
It
still is
should
not in
give
the
you,
center. Like I'm
it's
I'm
giving you the
just
finger.
I'm just like what's going on? Like I was so confused, bro. I
It's
was
telling you
just so
fuck you.
confused. Yeah. Like that's why I had to put two spacers because I was like, what's going on? Like, oh, I know why. I
You
think I
know
know
why?
why. Yes. I think it's because of frame.
Where's the frame?
I will show you what I mean. So if I add a frame on this edge stack and I say max width dot infinity,
Hey,
now it goes to the center.
hey, hey. Why can't your mind go to frame? Oh, okay. I
Yeah.
know why your mind went
So yeah,
to the
because
line.
by default the width of an edge stack is I think of anything is
Oh,
based on the content inside.
Okay, yeah, 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 yeah.
So, but the fact that yours work is very shocking. Just works.
No, HTAC normally is different, but you have multiple overlays, so it's like, what are you overlaying on top of?
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. So it didn't stretch because it's an overlay. Yours already
Mm-hmm.
stretched because it's not inside an overlay. I understand now.
No, it's just HTAC, yeah.
Hmm. Okay. Okay. Yeah. So let me remove that and return it back to my potato. Yeah. So that's how I did that. And
No,
now the
spaghetti,
last, yeah, my
not
spaghetti,
potato.
my spaghetti.
Yeah,
So that's
spaghetti
the
bolognese.
spaghetti bolognese. Is it like the funny thing
Yeah.
is this bolognese? Is it the same thing that is spelled as bolognese or bolognese is different from bologna?
Are you asking me? That was my first time around the world when I cooked the food.
Well,
I
yeah,
asked
yeah,
him to
yeah.
spell it.
You're officially Italian.
See, I asked for Jared to spell it. I was like, what do you say?
So
Okay, okay.
on
Last
the
one
last
was what?
part, these two
Oh yeah, the
cards,
metric
right?
card.
So I just created an edge stack and I put these two. So you might be wondering what is going on. So I created a static field in this metric card struct, and I'll go to the metric card struct. So can you see I created a static field, secondary total, secondary average, because like they are the same, right? I will reuse them in this place. So why not?
Mm-hmm.
And what it does is it returns self. And what is self? It creates metric card for me again. So I have an init or it does like a self-induced init. You know how you have a self-induced init if you don't, yeah. So I set all this title that the way I want it to be. And what it's
Yeah.
going to do is going to pass those titles into this view for me.
Nice, nice,
Yeah.
nice.
So what I did as usual, our friendly neighborhood rounded rectangle.
A rectangle
Uh,
with 40 corner radius.
yup.
40.
And you fill the guy and make the width
Yeah.
infinity so that it can stretch if it is the only one on the edge stack. And I set the maximum height to 150.
Yeah, that
And
was the thing I didn't do. I didn't set the maximum height. Yeah.
yeah. So it's the maximum height that's what is making my mine equal.
Nice, nice, nice.
Yeah.
That's true. But I didn't even know what height to set.
Yeah.
I was like, I'll leave it. But now, but I'll experiment later on height. Nice,
Yeah.
nice, nice.
Ideally, you can also set like your height to infinity so that whatever space is available to just take.
Yeah, but it's ugly when I look at it. So I left
Yeah.
it.
Can you see what happened?
Yeah, that was why.
Yeah, yeah, me too.
It pushes the other content.
Yeah, exactly. So, and we have this overlay as usual. The way I've been doing my weird things. In the overlay, I created a V stack and I set the alignment to leading so that they would
Yeah, exactly.
no. So yeah, so they will start from this place. I can't
Yeah.
why did I do leading if this is not starting from oh okay, we'll get there. So in the V stack, this is an H stack. You know why I did an H stack? So that I can push this guy from here to
Push
here.
that bad boy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I just created an H stack and I put a spacer and I put the circle to push the bad boy. So and the circle I put the overlay for the icons and the overlay I did is I using a switch statement to determine what icon to show. So if they pass
Hey.
icon of 0, it's going to show this face smiling. If they pass icon of 0, it's going to use the default. It's going to show this flask. If they pass an icon ID of 1, it's going to show them a face smiling. Before, I wanted to just like, what I wanted to do before was I wanted to allow them, like, I wanted to pass in like a closure. But anytime I tried,
Mhm.
because with a closure now, it means I can just make it dynamic and render whatever I want on that circle. But for some
Yeah.
reason, if you try to pass a function inside of this overlay, it's going to start screaming at you about something of shape cannot conform to view, and I'm like, dude. what I'm writing a view in overlay right now. Why is it when I'm now trying to pass it dynamically, you're not agreeing to it? I
The
tried
things we
everything.
don't know.
Yeah, the things you don't know. I was like, you know what? I give up. I do switch instead.
Like whatever we know, we'll be like, wow,
So
oh,
that was why.
oh,
Yeah. Yeah, so that's the
mm,
circle
nice.
and the end of
Yeah,
the
that's
H
cool
stack.
for you.
Yeah, so
So I didn't even know that there was Flask. Like my mind didn't go to Flask.
what did you use for yours?
I just put something random there. I probably even put temperature there.
Oh yeah, you used test tube.
Yeah, I just put something random.
Hmm. So that's the H stack. The H stack pushes
Mhm.
the circle to the right. Then the next thing is two texts. And I
To
put a
text.
spacer here. Yeah, and I put a spacer here. Even if it's not necessary, but I just put it. I don't think it does anything. Oh yeah, okay, it does something. It just pushes it up a bit. Pushes up a bit.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So and I added like padding. The reason why I didn't use like one padding because I'm basically adding padding to left, right, top, and bottom, but I did them
Mm-hmm.
separately because I wanted them to have different padding size because of this stupid corner.
Oh, okay, 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 okay.
So you see that all these places they have a bigger padding, but this corner has a smaller padding because of the way the
Yeah,
design
yeah, yeah.
looked. Yeah. So that's why I did that. That's why I had this mess.
Interesting.
Yeah. So and this that's what this component is, and this static variables
My,
are just creating these
my
components
laptop
for me.
battery is low. So I plugged into my phone charger and it told me 10 hours until fully charged. So I'm
Yeah,
happy.
I told you. Like I was like yesterday when I plugged in mine, I was like, why is this thing slow? Like, what's wrong? Is there something wrong? Then I just looked down. I was like, what? How? I plugged into my phone charger. And I was like, what? How? Why?
Oh, why?
Like it was like I don't know what kind of muscle memory or what would I call that because I didn't even think about it. I just plugged it in.
Yeah, no,
So
it's not Type C, it's not plug.
yeah,
This is my
exactly.
first time charging a phone.
It's slow as hell, bro.
Very, very slow. Okay, okay. So we're done with this page.
Yeah,
And I like the colors we use too.
yeah. I used the right colors,
We
bro,
already get all the colors from your
from my
uh
palette.
um no, no, not just the palettes. You know you did enums for which icon to show,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
so you get the colors from there already. We have to even render the colors again.
Like, what do you mean render the
Foreground
colors?
style.
No,
Is it
no, no.
foreground style?
Like I said, I'm using shapes, so you just feel. You feel, right? Have you
For
forgotten?
the for the test tube, sorry, for the glass.
Oh yeah, foreground
Glass.
style, obviously.
Yeah, 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 that's what I was asking. That's what I was asking. Okay, okay. So now second page.
This is foreground.
Oh yeah, that's what I wanted to confirm. Nice, 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 nice.
So this is the second
Nice.
page. Soil test. Soil test. Yup. So the soil test is very straightforward. It won't even take long.
Like after doing the first page, second page doesn't look scary anymore.
Exactly. It was like, this is
Yeah.
so easy.
Second page was like, oh, get out of here.
This is so easy. It didn't even
It's so
take me long
easy.
at all. I just took that same component, I dropped them here.
Just yeah.
Yeah,
But yeah, the only thing you do is the test history
yeah, exactly. Just test history, finish. Every other thing was components from the home page.
on your own page.
Yeah.
Okay. So let's look at the test history. How do you do the test history?
So the test history, which is this section, right? Third section. Um,
Yeah.
yeah, fourth section for me. So I had this history view
Mm-hmm.
property inside of my soil test. The reason why I broke it down to history view because my file is too long, the compiler was complaining, so I had to do this again to make it work after some Googling. So inside the
Mm-hmm.
so so I created a VStack, and the reason I created a VStack
Yeah.
again is so that I can put spacing between when I do for each. So I
Oh
try
yeah.
to
So
by default there's
I
a
want, I want,
spacing
I want you to check if I use spacing. No, sorry, if I
if
use
you use
padding for
VStack.
mine.
Oh, okay, padding. Oh
Yeah.
yeah, to put space, right?
Check, check. Yeah.
So
So it's in the like the temperature view. Then it for each there. Yeah, for each.
test history card. So you didn't put
Okay,
padding
so
on you didn't put
we'll go
spacing
to
on your
test history
VStack,
card.
but I think you
Yeah.
use padding. You probably yeah, you use padding to oh, but this is
But
the
that's
hidden
for
yeah for
yeah.
inside. Yeah,
I
you
think I'm
do
just using the
use
default space.
yeah using the default spacing of the VStack.
Noted.
Yeah,
Noted. Noted.
and the default spacing is
Okay.
10.
Yeah. Noted. Let's go back to your code.
Yeah.
Okay, noted. Spacing moving forward, man.
Hmm. Because I saw in the design that the space was very little. That's why I reduced the space.
Yeah, my mind didn't go there.
Hmm.
And we have the for each of
Yeah.
the history.
Yeah. And
Yeah, history.
for
Can
each.
I can't
Yeah,
remember
for
what song
each
that's
and
from.
tab. It's probably inside the GNX album.
No, it's
What
before GNX. Yeah, history, Kendrick.
is it history Kendrick or listen to me, Kendrick?
No, no, no.
Mm,
I don't think it's humble. It is
okay.
DNA. And I for better life. Da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. I can't remember if it's DNA. Okay, let me check my browser. 1 second.
Mm. Is it not the same song that
Five,
said amazing brother?
4. Okay, it's 1 second.
Amazing brother.
Easy, brother. Top 5 as a vacation, brother.
Is it the
No,
same
that one
song?
is different.
Is it a different song? Okay.
Yeah. No, it's not even in DNA. Okay, wait. 1 second again. 1 second again.
Okay. Okay. Now open your mind and listen to me, Kendrick. Oh, yours is history, Kendrick.
Me, I'm mixing it up.
Yeah, because like my thought is this is like GNS reincarnation when where it said now open your mind and listen to me, Kendrick.
Yeah. I'm in your mind, and then you should Kendrick.
Yeah,
You are
that's
getting there.
GNX reincarnation.
But that one was with Tupac style. So
Oh,
you do
okay.
way. So I
Or
can
maybe
tell.
it's or maybe it's Mad City you're looking for.
If I really get all got along, if I'm going down by the end of the song. I'm in your conscious. Blah blah blah. This is Kendrick. Where could this be? Guys, we're taking a detour looking for song. Taking a detour.
I got loyalty, got royalty inside
The
my
YouTube
DNA.
will cancel you.
You could pause the recording.
Okay,
Second.
okay. Okay, so I've
But
started
put the
recording
stuff
back.
on the code.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Okay.
So I'm recording. So where did
So
we
I
even
can't
stop?
remember this. No, we're talking about the spacing and how I did use spacer
Ah, okay, okay,
of
yeah,
10.
yeah. Yeah.
Yes, before my mind now went to Kendrick Lamar's song.
Yeah.
Okay,
Okay.
nice. So they did the icon. What icon do you use? Oh yeah, you just use the cherry icon.
Um.
Cherry one, right?
Oh yeah, Chevron, right? Yeah. Yeah.
Chevron. Yeah, Chevron.
Yeah.
Nice. Then we have the final image component, which will start a new test. You said you reuse the components for it.
Yeah. I just reused the test tube button.
The test you'll be using homepage. Let me see
Yeah.
homepage again.
Yeah. Exactly. So if I do GD, let's find it. Oh, tube button. Yeah. Yeah. So this is it in the home
Nice.
page. So
Yeah.
you see how the parameters are
Nice.
different, like I said.
Yeah, someone doesn't use active, but at least it's a function. So
Yeah.
once it clicks, it does something.
Yeah. Exactly.
Nice. Nice. And that brings us to the end of the code review. Let us know if
Yes.
you have any suggestions, questions, or if you enjoyed this video. And yeah, we'll post all link in the description. Check out part one and enjoy the part two as well. You can watch either direction, but whatever you do,
Yeah.
enjoy. Have a great
Enjoy.
day.
Have a good day,
Yeah.
guys. Cheers.